It's also Friday.
Did you? Why did you say Mike like I had anything to do with that?
You pulled the wire and it fell.
So that was me.
Yes.
Fuck.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're good.
It's down.
You're
Probably
good.
cleaned up the rug. Yeah, we're here.
Oh, wow.
It is Friday. We're spilling shit already.
What a way to
Hot
start.
boy, Shane, the cannibal gypsy himself,
fucking eating
Mike
people.
G. He eats people.
Eating people and spilling drinks.
Spilling drinks.
Yeah. No, you're good. No. Wait, I think what happened was the wire was here, so when you moved, it went forward. So leave it here. I'll slide that there, and I think we'll be good.
But
now.
only if
What a
it
way to
wasn't,
start.
Yeah.
Only if it wasn't the carpet. If it was just the
Should I get
wood
some-
or maybe a plank.
Yes, if you had
That
spilled
was
it on
good.
a plank,
That was good, bro.
we wouldn't have any problems. To be fair,
That transition was better than Plank Face, the
Yes.
actual movie.
We're
Yes.
reviewing the horror feature, if you could even call it that, Plank Face. You can find this on Tubi with almost everything that we review.
yes.
Plank Face is the story of a feral family in the woods they're losing their patriarch, right? There's a guy in place that gives them the seed they need to survive. He gives them the food. He's their provider, but they're losing him to the big cancer, I think. It's
I was
something.
going to
Yeah.
ask, how does he die?
He's
or why does
really
he die?
sick. I think it's lung cancer. He got some kind of... He's got cancer, probably.
Do they...
Wait.
Well, first of all, they don't speak English. so how do-
wait.
Is it colon cancer, Shane?
Am I
How do you...
am I dumb? I thought he was dying because he got stabbed by the girl
Oh, maybe.
Wait, who stabbed him?
Oh, yeah, there was
in the opening scene.
Yeah, there was-
the girl takes this knife and stabs him in
right,
the
so
side.
let's start there.
Oh, there was a stabbing on the side. You're right.
Fast forwarding to when the guy dies, when we don't explain who the guy is.
Oh, I mean, he doesn't really have that much of a part, except that his void creates the opening for what they need.
A new Plankington.
A new plank face.
Right, but I mainly want to talk about the opening scene because, you know, get a little passion in there. Passion.
This movie is softcore porn, and it opens with GNN News.
Oh, we're going there. Holy shit. Guys. Okay, we'll be back at 10. Guys, Leo, he's in the news
Tell us why.
How old?
because he's breaking up with another girl that just turned 25.
Okay.
Is he a fucking creep or no? Give me your opinions.
Well, as long as he keeps it between the ages of over 18, I guess he's okay.
That girl's way too old for him.
How old is he? Like 40?
No, he's got to be in his 50s now.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking
Because
old.
Brad Pitt is like
No,
60,
he's
right?
fucking-
Brad Pitt was 30 in the 90s.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like Brad Pitt's in his 60s. Leo's got to be at least close to 50, if not in the 50s.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Leo, they're both like fucking great actors.
Yeah.
Man, they're like
they really are.
probably some
But
of the
he
greatest actors of our
fucking
gen.
loves young girls, dude.
He
he's
fucking
got a
young
pipe.
girls. Yeah, he loves it.
Like he's... you could like look up. He's
There's
liter-
charts. He hasn't dated a girl past the age of 25. It is actually a proven stat.
That's I don't know. It's kind of weird.
She
but-
turned 25 in June and broke up with her 3 months later. So it is what it is. It's just the truth. He's Leo. What do you expect? But you get one more article before we cut you off and talk about Plank Face. So make it a good one.
Kanye West. He's back in the news because he never shuts up. Says he will not back down on his children. Huh? Oh, because he deleted some Instagram posts where he went on a rant about his kids on TikTok. He doesn't want them there.
Well, no, that's controlled by the Chinese government, and they're
In his
stealing all of our
defense-
information.
Actually,
In his
correct.
defense, that app is a complete cesspool.
Yeah, it is. If you have TikTok, you're either a small child or you're attracted to them. Is that a bold statement? Maybe.
No, because it's actually factual. If you like looking at underage girls, that's a perfect place for you.
What if you like softcore woods porn?
That's why we're talking about Plank Face.
We are.
So let's talk about... No, we're cutting it. We're going to talk about the opening scene, like Bride said. I think you want to describe this sexual scene.
It's very, very sexual. These two are just banging.
They're
out
banging
in
on the
woods.
hood of a car
Yeah.
in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just.
There's this one shot where this girl's taking off her like skirt. They get
I know.
real close.
Yeah.
You almost see like her insides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
They
you
zoom
peek
into
in,
that-
it's like, oh, there's her
zoom
small
into that-
intestines.
A
that-
little uncomfortable, honestly.
Well, this guy couldn't really dance well enough for her.
No.
So she wanted to take over the dancing privileges.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even try to dance.
He's never going to dance again.
He just takes off his shirt
Nice.
and then just moves.
Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Too bad I wasn't
Fair.
there because I'm a
He's gonna
tremendous
get, he's
dancer.
gonna get killed though as he's plowing on top of the car.
Yeah. And then she's going to see Plankface. It is Plankface doing the killing here. She's going to get his knife, stab him.
Yeah,
Stab
I see what
him
you're saying.
so hard he develops lung cancer.
Shots fired.
No, to be fair, they don't explain anything.
The where he's actually stabbed is actually right here.
Yeah.
It's literally like I don't know where that is.
Me either.
Is that the fucking liver?
I don't know.
where that is. Or kidney maybe?
To be fair, like I said, that's why I didn't like. There's things I miss all the time. Brian was explaining shit to me in the last movie I missed, but like, I just assumed it was the stab that killed him because they're feral and they don't have hospitals.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot. They probably self-infect each.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so easy because they probably just put some fucking dirt mush on it and
Yeah.
it's an instant infection because a worm is gonna crawl inside.
Exactly.
You wish it'd be a maggot, but it's not gonna be.
No, it's gonna be a fucking roundworm or something.
Speaking of maggots, I have a garbage can full of them.
What?
Really?
I also have a garbage can back there full of a wasp or bee nest of some sort.
Really? Mm-hmm. It's dangerous. Why is the garbage can full of maggots?
Garbage. I don't know why they form or what they
Okay.
eat in there, but yeah, there's maggots in one of the garbage cans.
That's gross. That's
Like
stuff-
in your house right now?
no, the
outside.
side of the house.
Oh,
I mean, I still think it's gross, but I don't really have like a hose to spray it. I should kind of like deal.
He's gonna.
I don't know how I'm getting rid of the bee nest. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's probably got to call like
Yeah,
exterminator.
Exterminator.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
exterminator.
think I'll Excel. I'll have an Excel day
Yeah,
or Viking pest control.
whichever is the better one. I don't know anything about pest controls.
go for Excel. See those trucks everywhere.
Dan, our friend used to work for them, right?
Sure did.
Yeah, won't give any names. So let's talk about Plankface. So he then kills the woman. And then we don't see anything, and we cut to a different couple. This couple is also a couple that enjoys beans and hot dogs in a pot.
Yeah,
They're definitely cooking up.
beans and dogs, and apparently this guy was in prison. Doesn't really mean anything to anybody.
Doesn't have anything to do with
They
anything.
also, they never.
Yep.
So he's going to walk away. He's going to come back. His girlfriend is going to be getting raped by some woodsman.
Yeah.
As a bunny watches in the background.
100%.
Right.
They did a walkthrough. He checked her out. He just wanted to let him know, like after he chokes him out, that he's gonna plow and rape his girlfriend.
That's
Which he
the
does.
dude they walked past, right?
Yep.
In the
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you do know this guy's definitely part of the family.
Yes, he is.
100%. He's their male figure, probably. Probably the next
He
proceeding.
was probably
someplace.
supposed to be plank in training.
Yeah, he was planking.
Wait, the
training.
raper?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. I thought he was honestly. I thought he was just
A random.
some dude.
I
in the
cannot
woods.
accept that this woods is filled with a feral family and a feral rapist that aren't the same.
Well, put it this way: we've reviewed a movie
Oh, actually.
with a fucking killer and a random rapist in the woods, so anything is possible
That's true.
on this show. It's crazy.
Yo, the things you find on Tubi, I swear to God, Tubi is the best streaming platform in the world.
100%.
It's amazing. A little too much ads for me.
You think so?
Ads are too much and too long.
I like. It's actually. I don't want.
But shout out Tubi though. Great
I almost
platform.
wanted to say I would pay for Tubi for no ads. That's how good it is.
Yeah. I mean, I
But I don't want to give Tubi any ideas.
$5 a month, maybe.
the content is really good though. Like,
There's
and-
there's so much shit on
but
there.
they also have really good movies. Not only
They all-
shit.
yeah.
They do. They do.
I was scrolling when I was like, looking up these 50 Shades is on there. We could talk about that. That's a horror movie.
Well, we don't like
If bad acting
That's
scares
the
you.
benefit though of the final Friday is we don't have to just stick to horror.
It's all horror. It's a horror.
Yeah.
It's a fucking horror.
We can do
Speaking
whatever
of
we want.
Tim Dillon's Netflix special. Fucking horror.
It's called fucking horror.
No.
Oh,
It's good though.
I'll watch
I
it.
would definitely watch
I
it.
love
He's
it.
a hilarious man.
Love Tim Dillon.
So he does after he comes back to consciousness, the guy is raping his girlfriend. He kills this guy by stabbing him in the asshole with a knife.
Yep. You like raping girls, huh?
Yeah.
Like raping girls? He's like,
And
yeah,
then
I
he,
do.
Yo,
I do like raping girls.
His little throat slit.
yeah, he slits his
He
throat.
tries to
Brutal.
justify the rape. He's like, I'm not hurting
I'm going to be
anybody."
honest. I'm going to say right now, I think you pass out from the knife up the ass. I think that might actually kill you dead.
Yeah, well, that's
Absolutely.
yeah, that's bad.
Like, I don't think you will survive that.
Yeah,
you might
might.
bleed out, but you're gonna die from that. There's no doubt.
Yeah, he basically double killed him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't even
just
long
a
as
double
knife.
kill.
And went, yeah.
Yeah, he's got man's toast. Then the guy is
Can we talk about rape for a second?
Absolutely.
okay.
I love talking about it.
In all serious though, like, why?
It's a power thing.
It is. It's a. I think it's a fetish thing for people.
Yeah.
Because they get
Just like,
power over.
They get off on the power over someone. It's sick.
So that's it.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's sick because we don't have that type of.
Yeah.
Because like
Brain?
the part of like, you know, sex feeling like good is like the person you're with like wants you to.
Yeah.
Isn't trying to punch
but
you off.
some people just get off on the idea of being
just like
dominating someone. It's that whole thing where you could do it safe. That's why there's the whole like BDSM community where it's like some people like to dominate while other people like that feeling of being
Right.
raped. So you do it in a safe environment. But then there's people like that guy who just do it without a willing partner.
And you also have the subs.
How does that feel good at all?
I don't know.
You have the opposite where people just love getting destroyed,
Yes. Yes.
which is basically all women.
Well,
Oh God.
And I don't mean it like I don't. I hope you get where I'm going with. Women like to be choked. That's a fact.
no, it is a fact. We did a poll on the,
we polled on the
podcast.
podcast. Women like to be choked.
Was that the 100th episode?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
That was Shane on the streets.
Shannon Streets polled every
Yo.
woman in this house, and everybody except for Jen said that they liked being choked.
Yes.
It's just a thing that women like.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. I don't like choking though.
Yeah, it's
Like
weird.
it's weird. I don't have that power fetish at all. Not even like a little bit. Like, you know, you take the rape, but you dumb that down, just like getting like wild.
Yeah, you know,
I don't have that.
Yeah. Because it's like, you don't want to like hurt someone.
I don't even.
Right.
I would have a problem having sex in the woods because I would just feel so dirty and cheap and dirty, Shane.
Yeah, no, I get that. Well, this is a movie where like the movie is so dirty, they don't even know how to get dirt off in water.
This is the dirtiest, like not sexy wise, the actual dirtiest movie I think I've ever seen.
Do they give you a time lapsing window of his conversion or no?
No.
Right? No.
It makes no sense.
This was my biggest point that I wanted to talk about.
Like the fact
How long does it take for him to forget the English language?
right? Well, I could just tell you, for instance, none of this would happen. He would literally never forget. I don't see how he would forget.
Why? Yeah, because look, it's like, first of all, his girlfriend. All right, so for all this movie now, he gets captured after he kills this guy. Okay, let's talk about this. The girlfriend is never seen again till the end of the movie. I actually, while watching this, I was like, is she dead? Like, I was asking my brother, I'm like, yo, did she die? Like, am I supposed to just accept she's dead? And then when she comes back at the end and she looks like she did just like when it first happened, I'm like, okay, so not too much time has elapsed. And then the man's like, and I'm like, yeah, so like did the man's brain melt from the plank? Like,
That mask though,
it's
the
cool.
plank
It's
mask,
a cool mask.
It is a cool mask.
pretty dope, pretty sweet.
Look, if that guy was a killer and a slasher, it would work.
Which is what I thought this movie was going to be. Like the opening scene when that big hulking man kills those two people, I'm like, yo,
I was like, dude,
this actually might be a pretty good movie.
Pretty sweet.
I'm
You
like,
just
you're going to
gotta-
get good kills and we're
Yeah.
going to get tits. I'm like, oh, this could be a fun 2B movie.
Yeah, but that's what the movie does.
Yeah.
Downhill. Like I'm gonna go on the floor the next time you guys devalue me. That's this movie.
Well, you're literally a worthless cunt.
Whoa, that was crazy.
All right, that was too far.
So where are we right now? So like basically
They have him. They have the guy.
they got him. You don't see from her. You think they kidnap her right away?
Yeah, I think
Right?
they take them both at the same time. Would be my guess.
I would assume so. They just hold her. So now they're starting the conversion process.
They
Unfortunately,
nail his foot to the floor.
They give him one nail, so he's like he can't go anywhere. He's stuck, and he's in. Obviously, he's in a bag. They bagged him, so he can't really see what's going on.
Well, it's because they tie him up first, and then he escapes.
Yes,
And this is where
the-
you see Grandma in the woods
with the shotgun. That's right.
Yep.
You know, she just knew he was going to
So-
escape and was in the exact same.
It's
red
grandma.
ball.
There's one girl in a bunny mask who he's seen in the woods
Yeah.
prior with
Saw her.
the other guy. That's how I knew the brother was apart. Cause
Yeah, they were together.
And there's other girl who's got like reddish hair.
Yes, and basically, once Grandma brings him back, that's when they nail his foot. This is when we see Plank face, Mr. Plank.
He's like, "Whoa,
Where he literally like what crawls out of a closet or something and just fucking dies on the floor.
He just kicks off and like,
Yeah, he just fucking
Then,
dies.
in a shocking turn of events, they cut off his balls
Yes.
and feed them to the man that is nailed to the floor.
Is this where he forgets to speak?
Yeah, so he eats that man's testicles, and like it's gross because the girl like puts her hand and the testicle juice explodes through.
Yeah, so they're like forcing him to eat
It's
it.
like this movie's fucking gross.
Back to my point of slaw. If you bring in
Food.
nasty fucking shit people are eating, I can't.
And it's not so like you were going through it with Sweet Movie.
I watched that with you guys. I fucking couldn't do it. I couldn't stand that movie because of that.
Yeah, that movie is gonna be talked about on Fucked Up February too. I think it's time.
It should have been on Fucked Up February 1.
No, you can't do all the big hitters in the
true.
first one.
oh, we got
Because we're gonna do Cannibal Holocaust too. Well, let's do it. We'll do it.
Christ.
got to. It's a staple.
Yeah.
So Fucked Up February 2 is gonna be really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like Gummo too, maybe.
I was thinking Gummo, Sweet Movie, Cannibal Holocaust, and then we'll think of one more.
Maybe Plank Face too.
Jesus Christ. I wish Happiness was a horror because I would love to talk about it, but it's really not.
Yeah,
We'll think of something though. We got maybe Men Behind the Sun.
definitely.
All right, but let's talk about balls in this movie. So after this guy eats these testicles of the man,
That is a traumatic experience. I would say.
So Plank Face is dead. They removed the plank face from the man.
You're right.
They bury him.
They bury him.
Burying him,
Yeah.
which I'm surprised they know what that means.
Yeah. Does the now a lot of this movie is sex scenes, but I just want to make sure I get this in the right order, slightly at least. Do they put the plank face on him first before they do the rape ritual, or do they do the rape ritual and then he gets plank face?
He gets raped.
I think he gets raped first.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a scene where a girl starts riding him. Then she's taken off of him, and grandma gives the worst hand job of all time. Because you can tell by his face. Because she's like, there's a point where she's just like she has a stick and she's trying to start a fire where she's doing the...
She's mashing it.
Yeah,
dude.
those hands are
She's
fucking hoarse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She don't wash her hands.
That man has like fucking burn scars on his dick.
That's like having one of those really sandy apricot scrub things just
Oh.
on his dick. Just cutting that shit up.
Oh,
It's like Human Centipede 2, where like the main guy's giving the sandpaper hand job to himself.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like, yo, that's another thing I don't get. Dick pain pleasure.
No.
Like people who get off on getting like kicked in the balls or like
Having their like shit tied up
or like
something.
stomped on.
Another question. When he actually does have intercourse with these girls, they say the word pina.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Penis?
Is that their language version of penis?
Maybe.
I guess, but they say it when they're done fucking. I don't understand.
I mean, dude, they say so many things, and the only word I understand was Ida.
Like when they said pina, does that mean like I got that good dick?
Maybe it's like the semen was like a pina colada. At least like I guess had sex with the hotter one, the bunny.
He does have sex with both of them.
Oh, he does have sex with the other one.
He has sex with the
fucks
redhead.
them
He
all.
He
fucks
does.
the
He
redhead
does.
first.
You're right.
The bunny one, I guess, but yeah,
It comes later, the bunny.
the bunny comes later. But she likes it. She likes that stick. I don't even think the mom. I guess she's younger. The mom doesn't even. It looks like doesn't even want the other girl to fuck him at this point.
No, the whole thing's so fucking weird. Because a lot of this movie now is like him getting raped, and he gets raped so hard that he then just has sex with them. There's a lot of shots of this man's penis and balls.
You see a lot of this guy.
Like there's a scene where they're sitting in a river, trying to get dirt off of themselves, but apparently water doesn't work, and it's just like his balls and dick are just there in frame.
Yeah,
right in front of the camera, and pretty much the focus of the shot. I mean, this is where they start having casual sex in almost every place
after everything they do, they just start fucking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fast forward through like 50 minutes of this movie.
No, but you're right though, because the whole idea is they're becoming more primal and more. But again, like I don't see him making this transformation that quick. I get it, traumatic experience, but it's just still too quick. And you're not gonna just like start learning another fucking language and losing yours.
Yeah. So they do eventually burn. They
so
make the
much.
plank really hot and they burn it into his face. So it's like seared to his face.
Which definitely happened to the father too.
Yes.
And like I feel like everything they do now, he's just slowly becoming
Plank.
Plank. And
Yeah.
eventually, at one point, he like walks away.
Yeah, he like walks away and they like let him walk.
Yeah, because I
It's
think
a
there's
test.
a test. They're seeing if he'll come back.
Right, and he comes back with fresh meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kills the guy in the car.
got in a car. Well, he brings them back with them.
Yes.
They fucking terrorize
Also,
this guy.
fucking how? How does he kill this guy?
How does he have the stab wounds in his chest? Right.
He's you see when he walks away, plank face. He's walking with a limp because his fucking foot was drilled into. How's he carrying this grown ass man?
Wouldn't he eventually die from like
Fire.
what?
They burned him alive, right? This guy.
Oh, this guy, they fucking tortured the
Yes,
shit out of this
but I
guy.
was going to ask, wouldn't he eventually die from like the hole in his foot just due to like infection?
Yeah,
from like not
because
getting
they-
that treated.
It would be the same
Obviously
thing as the
don't
guy that got
properly
stabbed.
No, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
this is definitely a worse wound, but yeah, for sure.
So before they do set this guy on fire, though, they cut his balls off.
Well, they eat him.
They eat his balls. They only eat balls,
I love those things.
which is weird because
eggs.
yeah, I don't know because there's like so much more meat on a person. Not that like I'm condoning cannibalism, but I'm not starting at the balls.
Maybe it's a lot of protein.
Maybe I don't know the balls. Like, are the balls filled with protein?
I feel like if it's calm, I feel like that's just like a tremendous source of protein.
Yeah, I guess so.
Could be wrong.
Man, no, yeah, I'm buying in, bro. I told you, today's the day where I'm gonna buy into things you say. I'm buying into this one.
That's right.
Yeah, balls and semen have protein.
It's good for you girls. Moving on, they eat the guy's balls. So he's officially part of the family. So they bring him out back where I guess he never noticed his girlfriend was tied up. And they give him his final choice to either plank her or plank them.
Well, then there's the scene where grandma is they're sitting by the fire. She like shows him his like fucking ID.
Oh, they burn
toss
it.
it.
Yeah, they toss
She shows
it.
him money,
Old
And they
ways.
toss it.
Old
Yeah,
ways
yeah,
of fire.
burning the old ways.
and then she shows the picture of him and
his
his girl. They cut
Yeah.
because they don't want you to know like
He burned
Is
it.
he gonna choose her?
Yeah.
Is he not?
But like he could have just threw that in the fire to appease them and then just turned on them later.
My one thing that could have saved this movie for me is if he saved his girlfriend and killed the family.
Well, it's not that it's so there's a thing where it's like
I've-
sometimes with movies like you just want to go for a twist for the sake of a twist, but like sometimes that breaks logic. Like there's no logical reason why through this he would still choose to stay with the family, right? Like
No, yeah. I mean, do you think, and this could be a stretch, but do you think he mercy killed his girlfriend? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But
No.
because he's not like a man. Well, he's. I don't know what his future looks like. I don't know what her future looks like. So I thought maybe he would have just thinking now he killed her just so they don't do
Well,
anything
at this
to her.
point, he's full plank. Like he doesn't speak English anymore. He's
Yeah, I
speaking
know.
the-
He,
the,
like-
the language.
he still takes time to like look at these photos like it's triggering some kind of
Memory.
memory.
At one point, he goes back to the original campsite.
Yeah, he
looks for
cradles the
beans.
beans. He
He
cradles
cradles
the beans.
which means like
He
his
remembers.
brain is still like.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, why couldn't he just kill those three girls and then just him and his girlfriend escape? And yeah, it's a traumatic experience.
That's what I
but-
wanted to happen.
But like, I mean, your face is probably gonna be a little planky now because even when you take it off, it can
Oh yeah,
skin
he
off.
would have been fucked up. But
But like, it's better than fucking living with those three girls for the rest of your life.
I wish they would have pointed out how much time.
Yeah, because I guess if it was a few months,
You see some seasons go like you can't even tell.
no. But it's the thing though, like, so because if it was a lot of time, were they just feeding his girlfriend for this moment the whole time?
Right.
Because she'd be dead if they didn't feed her.
Yeah.
So like, how many guys with balls come through the woods that they're just
Right.
feeding her balls all year?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like he what does he kill the girlfriend with? He kills
An
the
axe.
shit out of her.
But
though.
yo, we also no. He hits her once with an axe, and then they just fucking dig into her head and eat the
Yeah,
brains.
there's eating brains. They don't even cook that.
Which, like, that's the thing though. You can't do that, right? The human body, like,
I feel like your skull's too
even with cannibals, don't cannibals have to cook meat? Like, don't like you get sick from eating like
raw fucking
think-
brain and
yeah.
testicles? Yes.
I think yes. Like, what if they're like built up a tolerance to eating it?
That's true, because like there was the serial killer Richard Chase, and he used to drink the blood of his victims. So I mean, I guess it is a thing you can do, but I think over a prolonged period of time, it's going to have adverse
I feel
effects.
like it has to. Because,
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's nutritious at all.
Yeah. So that's Plank Face.
That's
The end of the movie. They
when
eat the
he-
brains, and then the movie ends.
Fucking awful, dude. What an awful
We
movie.
actually described this movie like it may seem like we skipped parts. That's actually like we didn't miss a beat. That's the whole movie.
No, literally the movie is you see the OG daddy Plank
Yeah.
Face, rape scene in the
Forest.
woods, then a lot of sex
Yeah.
and eating human balls, and then the end.
Yeah. That's
And then the guy, you know, forgetting a language he's spoke his whole life, which was the most annoying part of this movie to me.
That's fair.
I hated it. I hate this movie. No, shocker.
just kidding.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, this movie is fucking bad.
You held that thumb up, Shane. I would have planked you by eating your thumb.
I thought you would just ate my balls. Like Plank Face would.
It's a tough watch. It's a tough sit. It doesn't really make much sense. I see what they tried to do. Didn't execute well.
It just felt like there wasn't like a story.
Like-
there's no arc. So that was my thing. Like normally it's like you have your characters, there's adversity, and they have to overcome adversity or something, and there's like a climax or like something happens. The whole thing is he gets captured and then it's stagnant, and he doesn't like become a better person. He just kills his girl. I don't know. There's just
Yeah,
like
I see what you mean.
There's no arc.
It's just like a slope.
A slope. It just it's just the downward spiral of this man, and he never comes back up unless you consider him becoming Plank Face, the come up.
Oh yeah, let's think of it like that. If you want him to come up,
Yeah.
it's big
Being
plank.
Plank Face is a glow up.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like a lot of movies like we talk about like this, like the premise is good. The execution is fucking horrible though.
well, the thing is, I think we went into this movie thinking it was a different movie than it was, and that was the problem.
Well, when I hear plank face, I think of like a guy that's gonna kill people that looks like he has a plank on his face.
Yeah. And there's no kills.
That's literally after the first scene what I thought it was.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, okay, this is going to be badass. Like I said, tits and blood. But we get 2 kills in the opening, and then knife in an ass, and then the final kill. And that's
But
the
like
movie.
think of the premise though. This crazy Woods family like trying to take people in as their own. That's
You could do a lot with
it's
that.
pretty dope. But
It's one of those movies, and it's such a it's like a trope that's like kids in the woods getting attacked by a family. But this is a movie that fucking needed that.
yeah. Yeah, this movie sucks. What are we talking about next week?
It's it's a big one.
Big legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
With
Bigfoot.
it definitely promises sequels that don't come out yet.
Yeah. It's true.
No way. Really?
Yeah, there's no Monster Chronicles.
That's so funny.
But yeah. So next week is Big Legend,
Yep.
and then we got October after that.
Oh yeah.
And we got some good ones for October. So,
Emphasis on the good.
all right.
So we're the Final Friday. Definitely check us out on www.thefinalpodcast.com. We'll see you next Friday with the Big Legend. Pacific Northwest, I'm assuming.
I think so. It's probably like
Check us out.
Seattle
but
or
don't
something.
check out Plank Face.
Tubi.
It sucks.
Tubi.